Sheffield Wednesday 5-minute view from the Cop. Well, we dipped again. Unfortunately, after not losing in 3 matches with 3 draws, we went down 1-0 to Middlesbrough. Very similar performance to how we've seen throughout the season, really. Showed some spirit, shot ourselves in the foot. I think there's a few things about this evening's match, really. I think for a start, credit to Pedersen for tinkering around a little bit with the starting lineup, whether he meant to or whatever, I don't know. But we'd got Cooper in the net, enforced because Pierce Charles had got an injury and he were not ready for that for coming on tonight. We've been having to tweak the midfield, and Marvellous Nakamba, he had his first start. I'd always thought he looked a little bit small, but apparently he's 5'10", and obviously he's got a good pedigree as an international and Premiership appearances, as a sort of quite a regular Premiership player. And to be fair, I thought he looked pretty tidy today. He was on for quite a while, and I don't think he looked out of place. He didn't boss it, and we saw Chalobah come in later, and he just threw himself around quite a bit more. No wonder he picked his injuries up, but Chalobah seems to chuck himself around a little bit more. But I thought Nakamba were tidy. And we got Eskin there. We'd got Jarvis Thornton was playing, and again the issues that we seem to be having with the kids this season. So he's come in and he's gone off injured, unfortunately. But I thought he played okay. It just seems like we've got a bunch, and there's talk about Rio Shipton leaving, and again, another decent player, and you've got such as Liam Palmer, who's made a career out of being a decent player, nothing particularly outstanding. So what keeps somebody at Sheffield Wednesday, and what ends up putting them in a League One team? Well, that's us next season, isn't it? So we'll have to see who we're going to keep. These some of these players could really come in handy for us. So a few little tweaks, and one of the things that we've levelled at Pedersen this season is his lack of bringing somebody on attacking at a decent time. Tends to be very, very late, and we got Granger coming on in the 68th minute. Chalobah and Lowe came on just a bit before, taking off Nakamba and Charlie McNeil. You could say that they were more attacking substitutions, but then Granger coming on for Thornton, who went off injured, and he did throw himself about. We only had one shot on target all match, and that was a very quick reaction shot from Granger. Shows he's a striker, and he also got himself stuck in to one or two tasty challenges as well. So I thought he did well when he came on, and it would be nice to see a bit more of him as we go along. I know there's a panic because we just think, well, if we stick anybody in for any length of time, they're just going to get injured. But nothing to lose really this season. But going back right to the beginning of the match, and again, we had this period where we seemed to just be conceding really early. I remember United, a couple of minutes in, Bamford. But 11 minutes in, we'd been tapping the ball around at the back and looked. We just looked a bit nervy. I mean, we're doing that, and we've got Cooper in the net, and Cooper, I thought he did okay, but he's not Pierce Charles. He's not the same confident player with the ball at his feet. He seems okay, and if we end up with him next season, I think he'll be good. But Otigbayo, I think it was, ended up playing the final ball back towards him, but he'd obviously not looked to see where he was actually position-wise. He ended up some distance away, and the striker just nipped in and got the ball and scored. And I wouldn't have blamed Cooper at all really on that. I think that's Otigbayo's issue. Having said that, he played okay for the rest of the match. Trying to really put me finger on, and I've been all season really, to sort of say this is exactly where we're falling short. You can generally say that we'll clear the ball and it always goes to the opposition. We seem to perhaps not put as much into the challenges. And I sort of noticed at one point Middlesbrough seemed to be winning the challenges, like they'd got a little bit more to lose, and obviously they had because they're up in the playoff places. They'd not won in quite a few games, which is a bit surprising really. They looked not a bad side really, and they pretty much bossed the game, although we gave them a few frights without really anything coming of it. As I say, we only had the one shot on target, but we had a few shots and we had a few runs forward, but quite ineffective really. Nothing to come out of it. At the back, a couple of scary moments, but yeah, I think we gave them a tough night. And I think we made them scrap and made them probably look a worse team than what they probably have been with some of the more free-flowing teams. But sort of I like to see that we're getting forward a little bit. We've just not really got anybody there to finish off. There's times when we've had the ball out wide, certainly at home the other day. We had the ball out wide and people are saying you don't get ball over, and there's nobody in middle. There isn't actually anybody in middle, and sometimes the person with the ball on the wing is Yates and he's playing up front, in the middle. So something needs sorting out really on that, but yeah, not a bad performance tonight really. Some highlights, as I say. Nice to see Granger get a little bit more time. Chalabar's tenacity. Nakamba's been tidy. Otigbayo, he sort of did well. And Adamola again, he's our outlet going forward. And interestingly, on Saturday, we were playing him and Kabachi on the same side, which we'd got nothing going down the other side. I mean, Fazir has got some skill, but we just don't push on that side really at all, and Palmer doesn't want to be getting up and down, although he was on Saturday. He can't keep doing that all the time. So but Adamola, yeah, he's certainly and it's good to have Max Lowe at the back, although I don't think he's quite really up to speed of a full match racing around, because you're not going to get an easy time, are you as a Sheffield Wednesday defender. Okay, well, nearly the end of the season, and let's see how we go on the next match, which is going to be away at Oxford before the final match at home. Are we going to get any points? Well, Oxford are currently 22nd and West Brom have climbed up to 18 now. They won the last couple of matches. So Oxford, maybe that's the one. Otherwise, yeah, I just can't see us doing it. Anyway, till then, bye for now, and up the Owls.